Yo, what's up? We are now sitting in the Mini Electric or Mini Cooper SE. So in this video, I will take it for a spin. I'll just talk about the car, my experience with it. I just press the start button. Everything is just round here. Yeah, unlike the DS3 where everything was diamond, over here, everything is just round. Let me even show you the key. Even the key is round. So, okay, I fire up the car now. Now I'm at 81%. You can also see it here. I configured it so that this arc shows you state of charge, and then hopefully during this trip it will kind of disappear part of it. But I haven't figured out how to change the color of it. There's a button here to change the color of the interior thing, but not that one. Okay, so just as a curiosity, I will reset the trip. Let's see, I have to go here. This is the touchscreen, by the way. But you can also use the knob down here to adjust. It's like iDrive, you know, just scroll and then press. I want to go to driving information, onboard computer. Okay, I have this one now, and then I have to press a button here on the steering wheel to. We had this BC. I'm not sure what it's called. BC computer something. So I'm going to reset some numbers here so we can see how this trip has been going. And it's weird, you have to reset every element of it. The distance, the consumption, the whatever. Yeah, okay, I think we're good now. Yeah, right, let's go. Put it in drive. Okay, by the way, I can show you reverse. When you have it in reverse, you have this backup camera. You don't see it that well. You have some beeping. What I'm missing in the backup camera are those guidelines. When you twist the steering wheel, there is no guidelines that goes like other cars. So that's a little bit bummer. And then, okay, maybe I should drive a little bit forward. I'm gonna adjust this one a little bit. Okay, how do you exit? I'm not sure. Okay, maybe we can exit like this. Or, yeah, okay, there we go. But I want to show you, by the way, yeah, here we have a button for changing the drive mode. So it's an mid sport. This one changes. In the sport, it is red. Or, okay, mid is the standard setting. Green is eco mode. And then green plus is equivalent to the eco pro, or is it called in the i3. I mean, this is basically an i3 drivetrain, but in a mini chassis. Maybe you should use sport. Yeah, do I feel lucky? Yeah, let's use sport mode. Ooh, well, I feel like the throttle is a bit more responsive. See, if I, wow, okay, we still have that lag. You can actually see it. Is something moving around here? You hear me press the accelerator. So it still has that very annoying artificial lag. Let me move some stuff away here so they don't dangle around once we start hammering. But once it starts moving, I feel like now, if it's moving, then I feel like it's more responsive in the sport mode. I've been normally driving in the regular mode, you see? As long as you're kind of rolling, you just, yeah, okay, but it doesn't push you back in the seat like some other car does. But still, it's a fast car, yeah, for its class. But immediately when you start driving, you probably hear that this car has a lot of noise. So it's, oh, what the heck? Okay. So it's, how do I put this? It's quite noisy. Let me see, maybe I should just use the regular mid setting. Let me try now. Yeah, now the mid setting, then the car becomes less responsive. And then I guess, needless to say, in the green mode, it's even sluggier, if that's even a word. And then in the green plus, it's about the same. But I think in at least in the i3, if you go to the Eco Pro Plus, then it kind of really limits the air conditioning, so you don't even have heater in winter. So, but let's use sport mode. So what? Let me check. Is it? Oh, no, it's okay. Okay. So what do I think about this car so far? It's kind of noisy. I mentioned that. it rides like a go-kart, like other people mentioned. It actually has similar ride quality as a Tesla. So it's quite hard and firm. We will try some other roads where you can get an impression of that. Maybe I'm going too slow here. Let's just speed up a little bit. But it sticks on the corners, you know? So it's like, okay, the i3, and then it's almost, sometimes I feel like driving the i3, but the i3 is a little bit tall and the suspension is not that firm. You know, sometimes I feel like i3 is somewhat towards a leaf. Wow, i3 owner is going to be offended now. but this thing here seems to have fixed some of that, you know, the lack of sportiness. But they made it front wheel drive. They ruined it. They made it front wheel drive. Because the Cooper S was rear wheel drive. So I actually thought that this was rear wheel drive, and then I had to Google it and like, it's a front wheel drive? Really? So, but there's one thing I like about the Mini, and that is the regen. So they've taken the regen from an i3. So we have one pedal driving. So if I let off now, it actually regens quite hard. And okay, we have a car behind, but let me show typical driving scenario. You come here to a roundabout. Okay, I had to touch the brake a little bit there. But most of the time, you can drive with one pedal. And oh, why is this guy so slow? Okay. Oh yeah, I feel some of that torque steer if I floor it. So let's see now. Here, you see, you can slow down, and it will actually go to a complete stop and hold it there. There's a slight uphill, it will hold it there. This is brilliant, I like it. And there's a button down here where you can change the regen. It's basically just high and low, that's it. It's just a toggle button. So when you have it on the low setting like now, then let me try now. Yeah, then I feel that it slows down less. So this is probably like some fossil people would have it too. When they let off the pedal, it will still slow down, but not as much as I guess when the high setting or in a Tesla. So I think it's great that they have a feature like this where you can choose the level of regen, because people are different. Some people, like me, they like hard regen, and other people, they want it to roll more. So that's good. But let's see now. I want to try to find that bumpy road and stuff. And also, okay, I should also talk about range and efficiency. So by the time you watch this video, you should have seen my range video. I measured 236 kilometers of range when going 90 kilometers per hour. And that is spot on with the VLTP. VLTP or WLTP is 234. So this one matches the VLTP range. That's good. When I tried the Honda, it couldn't match it. Even on a nice hot summer day, it couldn't match it. When I tried the I-Pace, same there, I simply couldn't match the VLTP. This one can do it. So, and also I was very surprised how efficient this car is. It's it's kind of funny. I have to mention this, that they've taken an i3 drivetrain and they put it in the Mini, and somehow I get the feeling that this is just a compliance car. It doesn't look well thought of everything. You know, it doesn't look like they were really putting their ass into making a good EV. It's like they just took the Mini Cooper shell and made it electric. You know what I mean? But it seems like on accident or just maybe a coincidence, they made it really efficient. I don't know why. It has a nose cone rather than a big ass grill, but I managed to average only 128 watt-hour per kilometer. That is insane, man. That is in the same league as Ioniq. Yeah. And even at 120 kilometers per hour, I only average 177. And to put things in perspective, Tesla will actually, Tesla Model, I don't remember exactly, but Tesla Model S probably has slightly higher consumption. And you think, but Tesla Model X is heavier. No, but Model 3 would have similar consumption. or an Ioniq. It's just something about this chassis, man. And it's funny, I was having a good laugh because BMW, they've been working for a long time. They put carbon fiber in the i3 chassis. They put some narrow tires, big ass 19-inch tires, to make the car as efficient as possible. And then several years later, they put this drivetrain in a Mini and it becomes more efficient than the i3. But this one is about 60 kilos heavier than the i3. But look how it goes around corners. It has almost no body roll. It's just that when I hammer it, it has this torque steer and it's front wheel drive. So to me, it doesn't give me the same level of fun when I want to drive around here. So the whole front wheel drive kind of ruins it. But oh, are you gonna go or? Okay, I need to find that bumpy place. Okay, you see? Whoa, what the heck are you doing, man? It's just eating my lane here. Shit. Okay, here's a little bit bumpy. Let me just get a feel here. Oh, no, that wasn't too bad. Was it? Nah, that wasn't too bad. Okay, that wasn't too bad. No, we have to go to that other bumpy place. Yes, this is a test stretch for me. So if you guys like it, I can make these type of videos for every car I test, because it's like the range test is purely about range. The banana box test is about banana boxes, space. This one is more like a summary of everything. How was it? Okay, was it quiet? Was it quick? It was quick, but it wasn't that quick off the line. You see? Every time I launch it, like here, I have no cars behind me. Complete stop. See? This was even in the sport mode, and it goes slow, so it doesn't have that instant boom that Tesla has. Well, but that's Tesla. But it doesn't. Even the Kona has more instantaneous reaction, and also MG. So even those cars have it, because always people say, oh, but they don't tune it to be like Tesla because it will wear down the drivetrain. Well, what about the Korean cars in sport mode? They are very instant, and the MG is very instant. This one, I feel like I kind of want. You see, it's like when I want to go, I just want to go fast. I don't want to have that artificial 1 second delay or a half second delay. But let's see now. So is that guy going? Okay, good. So yeah, it's fun to drive. You will love this car if you drive it on twisty roads or just to work and you will. Yeah. But in the beginning, when I saw this car, I was like, oh no! This used to be the bumpy road where I test suspension. Well, hopefully they saved some of the shitty parts, or didn't they? Oh, okay, this is a failed test for me. Of course, I should have checked here before I came here. And by the way, now you can hear when the asphalt is completely smooth. You hear how silent it is. So wind noise-wise, it's quiet. It's just that it has some Hankook tires. The Cock tires, they are noisy, I guess. So maybe if you use Michelin Pilot Sport, you will have a better ride and less noise than these. Okay, wow, how much did they pave? This place is, so all the way, I guess. But let's now test the turning circle. So again, the i3, because it was rear-wheel drive, it had superb turning circle. But this one, because it's front-wheel drive, then they have to do some compromise. Wait, is that car coming? No, okay, let's try. Okay, let's see. Well, it's still okay, I guess. But yeah, okay, it's still okay because this car has so short wheelbase. But they put the wheels at least on each corner, and it sticks like how to put this? In Norwegian, you would say like a clegg. It sticks like glue, basically, around the corners. But I'm not sure about these Hankook tires, because I've tested them, and they don't give you the best grip. So I would go for some, not Continental. I would go for some some Michelin Pilot Sport if you really want good grip. Those are superb, man. Pilot Sport 4 S. Yeah, I don't know if you can get them for these cars, but yeah. But and what else you guys want to know? Space-wise, don't even talk about space in this car. It's and the usability. I feel like this car is too conventional. When I sat in the Honda E, I felt like they actually tried to make it user-friendly and cool and not futuristic. You guys don't like that word, but they tried to make it electric. This one, I feel like it's a fossil car that has been forcefully muted into an EV. Okay, let me see. Do we have any bumps here? No, oh shit, they fixed all the bumps here. So, but to give you an impression, it feels hard when you go over the bumps. Oh, but that's, I guess, people will say, but they made it a driver's car. Okay, fine. But when I was driving Taycan, I felt like that was still nice and sporty, but at the same time, comfortable ride. And the same I felt with E28. But with this one, it feels like driving a Model 3 performance, you know? It's kind of like that. So, should we go back there or should we go over there? Maybe we should go back to the highway. I'm not sure. The thing about these kind of tests is that I haven't done too many of those. So that's why I don't have a good recipe for what to do, what to test, what to whatever. But oh, is that Polizei? That is Polizei. Okay, let's not go too fast. I'm not sure what the Polizei is doing there. Is he gonna chase me? He's probably just looking for something suspicious. Why is it that the Polizei always finds me? But on the highway, okay, I forgot to mention, this is the mid trim. There is a base trim. I don't remember those trim levels. Every car has their own trim. Tecna. Yeah, what is Tecna, huh? Can you guys guess? What is exclusive? No, I don't remember that one. But yeah, this one is the middle trim. It doesn't have adaptive cruise control. I was looking for the button. It's not here. I looked through the brochure. I looked through the website. No, 9. I don't even think the top model has it, and it doesn't even have some kind of auto steer thing. So I'm not totally convinced about this car. Really, it lacks basic features that other EVs have in the same class price range. This one costs about the same as the E28 or the maybe I should go this way, or the Honda E. And those cars are also kind of city cars, but you can also drive long trips with them. But you can also do it with this one, because this one has a 33 kilowatt hour battery and it charges fairly flat. I've seen the charging curve. It goes more or less flat at 125 amp up until, wait, maybe I should go this. Okay, let me see. Is that guy gonna cut the... No, it's not. Okay, it's a woman. But so it's the old 94 amp hour or 33 kilowatt stunden battery from BMW. So it starts at around 42 kilowatt, and then it goes up to 45, 46 as the voltage increases, and then it peaks at 50 kilowatt briefly at around 77%. And it's consistent. It doesn't rapid gate. It doesn't do any crazy shit. This is liquid cool shit. So yeah. Oh shit. Some people are gonna leave the video, or they'll be, oh Bjørn, you say shit too much. Oh shit, I forgot about you. Yeah. But I can't get wheel spin here. So, and because this car is very efficient, then you can have about half an hour charging stops, and then you drive around almost 200 kilometers if you drive slow, or about 150, 140 kilometers. Nah, maybe 130. Yeah, about 130 kilometers if you drive on the autobahn or whatever. But don't go too fast. Maybe go about 120, 130 kilometers per hour. You see, but we're driving a little bit back and forth now, right? And we're doing some hammering, we're doing some whatever. And can you guess what the consumption is? You might be thinking, okay, it's 200 watt hour per kilometer. No, lower. Okay. I get you. It's 170 watt-hour per kilometer, right? Nope, lower. Right now it's at 144. It's at 144, and we are doing this Mongo driving here. No, sorry. No, I didn't mean that. I mean, this kind of, I didn't want to offend anyone, but we're doing this kind of monkey driving, just accelerating, driving, start, stop, whatever. In sport mode, and the consumption is 146. You know, so this is, you know, efficiency shouldn't be underrated, because this car, it lacks the more user-friendly user interface. It has lots of buttons. It has a touchscreen, okay? It doesn't charge faster than 50 kilowatt, but because of the efficiency, it kind of makes up for the lack of charging speed, or, you know, small battery, okay, fine, but you can still do 230, whatever, you know, kilometers, or at least 200 if you charge about 85%. So, where are these guys going? I'm gonna go over here. Yeah. So, what else should I? Okay, there's one thing I should test, but it's kind of hard nowadays because it's bright so long. But supposedly the headlights here are amazing. Boom! Yeah, what the heck? Damn! I don't know if you guys see it, but the headlights here is just insane, man. Yeah, it's just not dark enough right now, but I've seen it. It's really, really good. Wow, it's on the same level as EQC or e-tron. Those are the best lights I've ever seen. Wow, these headlights. You don't need a LED bar, you have these headlights. But again, like I mentioned, when you want to back up, you do this, and you back up, and then there's no guidelines. What the heck? It's so weird. Yeah, but other than that, it's a pretty good car. So do I recommend it? What should I say? If you want more range, or if you travel a lot, I'd say go for E28. They charge fast. Okay, it's thirsty. E28 is freaking thirsty. But it's still, the E28 is still better for long trips. It has adaptive cruise control. It has some kind of auto steer, you know. If you want a good city car, get Honda E. Honda E has the superb 3D camera. It's more user-friendly. You enter the car, it starts for you. You exit the car, it stops. You know what this car does? You know what this car does? It doesn't stop by itself. And it would just do that. I leave the car, it would just... You see what I mean? Fossil. It's a fossil car. It's a compliance car. ABC, always build compliance car. So, ignition switch on, it said here. But if you want a cool car that nobody else buys, then get this one. Get the Honda, get the Mini, because it doesn't seem like many people buy this. But the efficiency, I like the efficiency. That's something that needs to be emphasized, that many people don't talk about. This car is really efficient, and it will make up for the flaws of it. And then as for these buttons, well, you kind of need, you need to love these buttons. So let's see now, I had to switch, I switch on the light here, and then you can change the color there, and then you can switch here. But there are lots of buttons here. You just have to embrace it, the tiny screen here. Which doesn't really do much. It's but my impression in the beginning of this car was like, oh man, this looks like a shitty car. And the interior, by the way, it doesn't look that premium. Okay, well, it's actually some soft materials, that's fine, but it doesn't look that much better than a Kia, you know. But in a way, I feel like it's a little bit overpriced. But yeah, you have to figure out, I guess, by yourself. But I just gave you some input, my impressions of this car. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. There was a very long rambling, trying to give you guys the answer. So that's gonna be it then. Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later. And you know, before I end, let me just show you guys the high beams. Damn! Look at that! Wow! Wax off, wax on, wax off, wax on. Wow, it's unbelievable. Man, this light here is just insane. Wow. Okay, anyway, that's gonna be it for now. Yeah, talk to you guys later.